Toyota dealerships are up to their old tricks again. Most consumers will not be able to afford the apparently affordable hybrid because of the massive markups that are applied to the mainstream Prius. Let's first discuss what qualifies as a car as affordable in the first place before moving on to the real markups that have been mentioned. Based on monthly payment costs and the median income of the population, a recent study determined that the Prius Prime is among the 6 new automobiles that are officially deemed unaffordable for the typical consumer. However, the reason why dealers are raising the purchase price to pad their own wallets isn't because Toyota has raised the price of the Prime. A Reddit user going by the handle u/Galacticity recently revealed an offer they got from a Los Angeles Toyota dealership. While the car's MSRP was $39,370, their offer states that the final price after deducting all dealer fees and a $5,000 market adjustment is $48,641. The whole cost has increased by an astounding 23% as a result. However, there are other instances of Prius markups. On the website markups.org, people can compile markup information to help other potential customers steer clear of unscrupulous merchants. Members have reported markups on the Prius Prime in the past few weeks, ranging from $4,173 to $10,000. This is over one-third of the $32,675 MSRP for the base model that Toyota lists on their website. Customers will find it far less enticing to add an additional 33% to any purchase price. Regarding the Reddit poster, they acknowledge that the hefty cost would probably force them to settle for a cheaper model. Many people who left comments advised them to look into other vehicles from other manufacturers or models that would provide better value for the $48,641 that the Toyota dealer was asking for. Toyota probably wouldn't be interested in something like that. Toyota's policy of allowing its dealers to offer prices that are wholly opaque contributes to their issue. If you visit most dealership websites, SRP will appear in place of MSRP. Rarely do dealers disclose the car's true retail price, even when they do display their MSRP. Prospective buyers claim that in order to receive a clear response regarding the car's pricing, they had to visit the showroom or make multiple calls. That kind of service on its own is completely garbage. Adding insult to injury is telling a buyer that the price Toyota quoted them isn't even close to their actual cost of the car. Until buyers consistently reject greedy dealer markups, the situation will remain bad and disappointing. And so, how to avoid dealer markups? Let's find out. While finding a new automobile today can be challenging, striking a decent deal is tougher. The tides are currently in favor of sellers. Put another way, even the most honest merchants have no reason to accept less than sticker price. With that bit of folksy poetry planted in your mind, you'll need to watch yourself any dealers treating today's short supply of cars like a winning lottery ticket. Their MSRP is being inflated by thousands of dollars in dealer markups. Every brand new vehicle on the market must have a window sticker with the manufacturer's suggested retail price, by low. Many of their automobiles arriving at dealerships on transport trucks will have already been sold or promised to customers, despite an empty dealer lots. Car buyers are facing a challenging market. Here, we'll break down the difference between their MSRP and the amount the dealers actually charge for brand new cars, as well as the reasons for their increase and your options for combating it. Why should we care about supply? When looking for a new car, you can run against dealers that are unwilling to budge from the price listed on the car's window sticker. What this means is that they refuse to enter into negotiations. Due to the chip shortage, supply chain interruptions, and other causes, new car inventories continue to be extremely low. Microchips are used in numerous modern conveniences, such as touchscreens, navigation systems, and power-adjustable seats. Cox Automotive, the parent company of Kelley Blue Book, said that their average price of a new car in the United States for the month of November was about $48,681. That's 4.4% more than in the corresponding month the previous year. Automobile purchasers have now done so for more than 2 years now. At the end of October, there were 1.64 million new cars on the market, or 53 days worth of supply. It may seem like a lot, but in reality, it's a record low. There were 3.49 million autos in dealership inventories prior to their outbreak, enough to last 86 days. It's impossible for a dealer to restock the lot with the same number of cars they sold today. as is usually the case, with customers waiting in line like it's the premiere of a blockbuster film. Dealers can only sell a handful of cars at a time these days. The law of supply and demand is used to set car prices. You might not recognize how the current market operates as a petri dish for the effects of supply and demand if you haven't paid much attention to the fundamental ideas of economics. In a competitive market, the price is set by supply and demand. The greater the demand for a product, in this case, automobiles, the more the price will be. When the price of anything is raised, it encourages more of its production, which in turn drives down the price. The goal of car dealers' businesses is not to break even. You always have the option of walking away if the dealer wants their entire sticker price, or more, for the car of your dreams. There's a good chance that waiting for that dealer to come back with a better offer is a waste of time. It's possible that someone else will buy the model you want if you wait too long. These days, a dealer seeking their entire MSRP isn't scamming you. The price you're paying is the one set by their automaker. This is undoubtedly a good deal, especially in the current economic situation. Dealers may be more willing to negotiate or stick to their MSRP on brands with a larger stock. You should anticipate to have a challenging time finding a minivan or a hybrid vehicle. Subcompacts, compacts, and mid-size cars are in high demand as well because of their low fuel consumption. But if you want to buy a full-size pickup truck made in the United States, other than the Ford F-150 Lightning, a large or luxury subcompact SUV, or a van, you're in luck. There's more in stock of such types of vehicles. November encountered average premiums on new Hondas and Kias of 6% to 8% over MSRP. Buick, on the other hand, had the weakest pricing performance in November, with prices typically falling by 2% or more from MSRP. And so, what is dealer markup? In this context, dealer markup refers to the additional amount added to the manufacturer's suggested retail price, MSRP, before the dealership adds its own profit. Dealers add these arbitrary sums to their MSRP of popular models to boost their profit. Often, their added markup is displayed on a separate window sticker from their MSRP. They have traditionally appeared only for highly anticipated all-new or redesigned models. Market adjustment, additional dealer markup, ADM, additional dealer profit, ADP, adjusted market value. One should be wary of and try to prevent these costs. Delivery fees, ceramic coating, seat fabric protection, VIN etching, and pin stripping are all examples of dealer extras that can add hundreds or thousands of dollars to the price tag. In many cases, you might be able to get rid of these standard add-ons by haggling with the seller. Those kinds of feats are now far more challenging to accomplish. Avoiding high dealer markups. While new car inventories will remain limited in 2023, this market won't persist forever. In less urgent situations, wait for a new car. Communicate with multiple dealers to get the best offer. You don't always get what you want. The Rolling Stone stated it best: if buying from a dealer or a trucker, be flexible. The color, engine, and accessories you choose are unlikely to be available. Set priorities and compromise on everything else. Beware of dealer ads. Despite market conditions, new car advertising has several disclaimers and limitations. Too good to be true new automobile prices are undoubtedly. Call the dealer to confirm a model before traveling. Avoid ads that claim they have multiple units of the same model. Those numbers often include unavailable, sold, or pre-ordered autos. Except for Tesla and Rivian, most car makers need you to order from a franchise dealership. But you can choose the color, model, and options when you order their automobile. Their MSRP or more is likely. At least you'll get your choice of car. Special ordering vehicles might take months. Leasing fees matter. Lease prices and costs for upfront charges and purchasing a lease when returning are sometimes unclear. Find out your lease rights. Dealers began imposing lease market adjustment fees. Consider everything, compare prices, and don't pay anything not in the contract. Having said that, what is the car brand for which you have paid the craziest dealer markup ever? Share your experience in the comment box below. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much. For more videos about EVs, Toyota, Tesla, Ford, and the most recent auto news, please consider subscribing to Tech Addicts.